Hello, it's your spiritual cheerleader here again to encourage, uplift, inspire, and to remind you of your power, to remind you that you are the creator of your experience. And I know it's hard to believe. It's like, no, I'm not. It's only come from the good stuff, right? Except when it comes to those good things, then you can take all the glory, right? You can say, yes, I did that. Yes, it was me. But that stuff that you don't like, the unwanted, which we label negative, toxic, mean, however we define it. Oh no, I can never assume responsibility for that. But if you have accepted that you are a creator, and that is who this message is for those who are ready to recognize who they are, the power that they possess to transform their lives through thought and feeling, right? The thoughts you feel, the thoughts you think create a feeling. And that feeling, once it is expressed, can become something that you experience, which is what we call a manifestation. And I know a lot of people think, manifestation is like a tool you use. It's like, well, how come I'm not manifesting? How do I manifest? Why isn't manifesting working for me? It's working. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do because it's not something you use. It's not a tool. Manifestation is just another word for actualization, realization, experience. You are always experiencing your thoughts and feelings, and you always get that which you expect. So it's time to start expecting something different. And that's the work that needs to be done. And unfortunately, most people don't want to do that work. They would rather complain, be victims, say that it's someone else's fault, continue to blame their parents, society, the government, their teachers, their pastors, or whomever, their husband, their significant other, their children. It's everyone else's fault but them. And it's something I tell my children. I think that really resonate with you guys here is that people want others to change while they remain the same. So you want me to be nice, kind, loving, forgiving, understanding, while you can still be mean, vengeful, spiteful, unkind, unloving, not friendly. But you think by me changing and exhibiting those behaviors that you can continue not to do those things and think your world is going to change? Only thing is that I'll disappear out of your life and you'll continue to bring those people that match your energy. You'll continue to see unkind, rude, unforgiving, unloving people that feel miserable, that play the victim game, that feel powerless, that has that woe is me mentality. Something just came to me. Spirituality is not for the weak. It's not for those that want to continue to, be miserable, continue to point blame at others, continue to not take accountability for their thoughts and their actions and their feelings, not want to take accountability for their behavior. No. That's not what this road is about. That is not what this journey is for. So people like that, you have to just leave them where they are. Because guess what? We all used to be there. It was all a point in time in our lives that we all played that game. And then we realized that game just kept leading to the same recurring theme. Feeling powerless, feeling alone, feeling miserable, feeling unhappy, depression, sickness, just all these things just start to accumulate in our lives because we continue to have a stronghold on victimhood. And spirituality is not about victimhood. It's about recognizing that, yes, those things happen to me. And guess what? Nobody has what's the word I'm looking for? No one can, this isn't a competition to see how much somebody has suffered. There's no prize at the end of this to say, I have suffered more trauma than you, and how dare you say that I created this traumatic experience. If I'm saying that I created all of my traumatic experiences and I'm willing to take the control back and willing to transform my reality through thoughts and feelings, and I know it happens, I know it is real because I've applied it, I've done it for myself, and I'm not asking you to believe anything that I'm saying. I'm just asking for you to try it. And one thing you do have to consider, you've been negative for just about all your life, however long that life is in calendar years in this third dimension, right? Whether you're 20, whether you're 40, whether you're 80, whether you're 10, whether you're 60, however old you are when you come into this understanding, you have been, for the most part, negative. So guess what? It's not going to be a quantum leap. It's not going to be an overnight success. You're not just going to think, positive or see your ideal state and think that it's just going to change overnight. No, you have to be willing to do the work, to be consistent, to be persistent, to be willing to change how you perceive your reality and recognize that, see the correlation between, my thoughts and feelings. I always think something bad is going to happen, then I wonder why something bad always happens. I said, I knew, I just felt it. I felt everything would go wrong. I just felt if it's not one thing, it's another. It's not this, it's not that. So, if you want to experience different things, it's not about what you do outwardly. It's what you do inwardly. It's what you do when no one else is around inwardly. What are you saying to yourself? How do you see yourself? Are you judging yourself all the time? Are you speaking ill of yourself all the time? And, and what are you saying about other people? Are you always condemning and criticizing and judging them as well? It's just time to decide that life can be better than what you have been experiencing. And why not try, give it a try. But again, it's something that you have to want to do. You have to want to be different. You have to desire something better. You have to come to the realization there is more. That there is more. There is more. That's all you just have to say. There is more. And as you're on your path and you're on your realization, your actualization, your spiritual journey on a destination to nowhere. There's no destination. There's no grand purpose. It's whatever you decide to do. It's whatever you determine that, hey, I want to be, whatever that is. And then just have the mindset that it's happening. It's going to happen. This is what I'm going to experience. No one can stop me. The only thing that stops me is my own limiting beliefs. My only belief that it can't happen for me, that it can happen for everyone else except for you, right? That you decide that, no, it's too hard. No, I don't feel like thinking correctly. I don't want to be positive all the time. I'd rather be unhappy, miserable, and negative, because being positive is just too hard to be positive. It's just so much more easier to be negative. I just like wallowing in self-pity. I love not to think positive about a situation. I like to see everything as the worst possible thing that can happen. It feels good. It's familiar. It's a habit. So, no, I'll stay over there. And guess what? That is completely okay. That is all right. No judgment. No judgment. Do you continue to live that life? But over here, no. I'm willing to appreciate life. I'm ready to show gratitude. I'm willing to know that there is more to this life than I have ever thought possible. And I'm really ready to just experience wonderfulness. I'm ready to experience wonderfulness. So, yeah, that's all I want to say to you guys. I just want to remind you, or ask you, give you points to ponder. How much are you willing to take accountability of your life for? How much ownership are you willing to take? How much responsibility, accountability are you willing to take? Is it 20%, 50%, 90%? Or do you want 100% accountability, responsibility for your life? So with that being said, beloved, I pray above all things that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Decide to take your power back. I'm here to help cheer you on and for you to have that prosperous way of living. Smile today. Bet you feel good afterwards.